It's ludicrous, parents think I'm a weirdo. I'm a god of war, you a guitar hero. So let's box like Tyson, you'll get punched out.
What's up, guys? Shad Juice here, back at you with another episode of Video Game Finds. Got some cool stuff to show you. Got some a lot of Sega stuff. Somebody dumped their whole collection to a local store around here, and I got some decent stuff at good prices. Got some PS2 games and some other stuff. First off, I guess we'll start off with the PS2 games. I picked these up at my favorite pawn shop. They were all $2 a piece, which was a pretty good deal. We got Ratchet and Clank, Up Your Arsenal, complete, and I think all the games are like mint condition except for one of them. I think we got Crash of the Titans. That's also complete. We got Capcom's Classics Collection Volume 2. Pretty cool, man. Here's the manual and game, which was weird because it came with a it had another manual inside of it, which was like oversized and won't really fit in a case, and most of it's in Spanish. The whole thing's in Spanish, really. Thought that was kind of weird why that's in there. It doesn't even fit in a case. Like, it covers the whole case. Like, if you try to put it in there, it's just, you gotta bend it. It's kind of weird. Next up, we got Ratchet and Clank Size Matter. I think this one has a little bit of scratches on it. But like I said, all the other ones are mint condition. I usually don't get a whole lot of PS2 stuff. I love PS2, but it's not something I really collect for. I'm more of the cartridge guy, for right now. But I ain't got nothing against PS2. It's one of my favorite systems growing up. We got The Legend of Spyro, The Eternal Nights. I used to really like playing these Spyro games back in the day. And the last one we got Okami. I think that's how you say it. That's complete. Pretty good deal right there for $2. Alright, that's it for the PlayStation 2 stuff. This was kind of neat how this deal happened. My wife was picking up something for my son off a Facebook group, and we went to this, like, I guess it was kind of like a storage unit. It was behind the house in the country. I guess people just rent out. They had like a big garage with a couple units in it. I guess they just rent them out to people. I guess this lady runs a little store out of it. And I go in there to get, we were getting my boy, and I asked her if she had any old video games. She had a PS1 with a screen on it. She wanted $40 and had some games, but they were trash. Wasn't really interested in it. But then she said she might have a couple cartridge games, and she pulled out these. Got a GoldenEye 007. And we got Bomberman 64. It's got the Property of Blockbuster sticker on it. You can see I've yet to clean these. Hopefully they work. I said how much? She said $3 a piece, and she took $5 for both of them. So that was a pretty good deal right there. You never know where you'll find games. I wasn't expecting to pick up games while I was there, but that was pretty cool. Now, this is pretty neat. One of my favorite places to go is CD Game Exchange. They mostly sell like DVDs and CDs, but they got games too. Well, they sell games too, but I guess somebody had traded in their whole Sega Genesis collection, and they got in a bunch of stuff that I never see anywhere. So I'm going to show you what I picked up and try to give you a price of what I paid if I can remember. First up, we got Crew Ball. It's a Motley Crue pinball game. I think like Metal Jesus Rocks might have reviewed this at one point. Didn't have the manual. It was $4, which ain't a bad deal. I always liked playing pinball games growing up and pinball machines. So that was a cool pickup. Next we had combat cars. I just thought that looked neat. I didn't really know much about it. Now that cartridge is in mint condition, no manual. That was $3. Now this first day, I didn't get any money off. Right here we got picked up a good shooter, troubleshooter. Picked that up for $15. I'm pretty sure that it goes for at least $30 or $40. So that was a good score right there. They had a lot of their games priced good, man. I know this is in Tight White's shooter competition is coming up. Make sure you check out his channel. Picked this up. We picked up Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. Now the cartridge is in rough shape. Looked like something chewed on it. You see on the back right there. But for $8, I'm picking it up, man. I already have it, so I'm just gonna flip this, try to get a little money on it. You know, it's like a $40 game. With the damage, I'd probably ask $30. Maybe somebody'd buy it. But yeah, that ain't bad, man. $8. And this was a hell of a deal. Took the price sticker off of it, I guess, but Splatterhouse 2. This was definitely one of the scores of the lot I got. Right there, Splatterhouse 2. Now, this was priced at $30, and it goes for around $70 to $75. So that was a hell of a score there. They also have Splatterhouse 3 there still. It's marked at 32. It goes for about 50. You know, that's still a good price, but I already got it. It ain't worth the trying to flip it, man. But yeah, I was happy to grab that at a decent price. So that first day I spent, try to add it up here, 45. I spent about $60. That was a pretty good deal in my opinion. Let's see what else we got. I had went to another CD game exchange in a different area. I picked up a hard driving on the Genesis. It was just the cart, decent shape. It was only $1, man. You can't beat that. I love driving games. It looks cool. I'm pretty sure I played this growing up. Alright, now I went back up there. I don't know a whole lot about all Sega games. I'm more of a Nintendo guy now. But I grew up playing Sega, and I never got the Super Nintendo until I was an adult. I was always a Sega fan, but there's a lot of games in the Sega library I don't know much about. So I took pictures of everything they had and came home and researched them, watched some videos, and seen if I missed any good deals. Now let's show you what I picked up. For $2, I picked up Subterranea. Also picked up Batman for $2. I think that's about a $20 game, so that was a good deal. We also picked up Ristar or Ristar, however you want to say it. There's no way to say this exactly. I watched a video on it. I think the gaming historian had a video on it. But yeah, that was $15. I think it's about a $30 game. The label ain't perfect, but that was one thing about a lot of these games. They had a lot of label damage, as you'll see right here. Picked up another shooter. This one's Airbusters. You can see the front label's messed up. But it was only $6, man. That's a $30-something game right there. Minus the damage, you know. That was a good deal. We also got Doom Troopers, which I was looking this up. It's kind of like a Contra game. A little bit like a Contra. That was 15. I think that goes for about 30 bucks too. And we also picked up Rocket Knight Adventures. That was $8. Not a bad deal on that. I thought this game was cool. I was watching some play of it on YouTube. We got Toki going ape spit. It's at $10. I think that was about half price, you know. These games are priced really good, man. I know some of them's got label issues, but that's okay. And then the last Sega game I got, which was a really good, this ended up being a really good deal. We got Truxton. That was marked at 30 bucks, but he usually hooks me up if I buy some, you know, a decent amount of stuff. I asked him what he could do, and he turned that into a $15 game, and then he gave me Batman for free, so saved some money there. I mean, Truxton's like a $50 game to begin with, so getting that for $15 was a really good deal. And I've never played this, but I put it in the old Sega and gave it a whirl, man. It was pretty fun. I've never played a lot of shooters like that, but I liked it. It was fun. I played it for a good half hour, 45 minutes. But yeah, man, I like it. So yeah. Oh, that ain't it. I went back today. I forgot I got 3 more games here. I went back today and I picked up a couple more Sega games. This one's pretty cool. We got Dinosaurs for Hire. Yes, you go around shooting people with dinosaurs. The labels are messed up, of course, but $3. It's about a $15 game, I think. Not bad at all. Then had a mystery game here. I didn't know what it was, but it was only $1. They thought it was Streets of Rage. I said, no, that's not Streets of Rage. If you look on there, there's a guy with a dressed up as a knight with a sword. But my buddy Chris Miller messaged me later. I took a picture and sent it to our little group of friends, and he said it was Shinobi's Shadow Dancer, and sure enough it was, man. Shinobi's Shadow Dancer sounds like a song that was on Saturday Night Fever. But you know Shinobis are good games, so hopefully it's a good game. And I don't know how I missed this the last couple times I was there. Maybe it wasn't out. But I was looking through the games and came across a copy of Gunstar Heroes. Now the label is not great. Kind of junky, but it works. I tried it. It was only $5 for Gunstar Heroes. Can't beat that, man. I was really happy to grab that for $5. It works, so it's all good. That's like a $40 game for $5. I'll take it. And next up, for my next segment, I got a trade-in from some guys on YouTube, man. One of my favorite channels to watch now. We did a trade. He sent me some 64 games. Sent him some NES games. So now it's time for Shad's shoutouts. It's time for a Shad shout-out. A shout-out from Shad. Please go to this person's page and hit that subscribe tab. And who we're shouting out this week? We got the Rebels Gaming Club, guys. These guys are a trip. I love watching their videos. They're entertaining. They do a lot of skits. That's Dan right there, man. He's a good dude. He's who I did this trade with. Make sure you go check these guys out. You won't be disappointed. And here's a little on the back. What is Rebel Gaming Club? It's a club, a YouTube channel, a band, video game collecting, 80s wrestling promos, Brothers Revenge, video game pickups, and Keith Epicary worship. Who the fuck are these guys? By AVGN, I guess. They've seen this card and they must have said, who the fuck are these guys? But yeah, man, Dan's a real cool guy. He was in a band called the River City Rebels, and he sent me their album. He said this is the best album, The Keepsake of Luck. It's like a good punk band, man, if you like the Ramones and stuff like that. I guess I can kind of say that's what they are, man. But, man, check them out. Look them up on YouTube. Listen to some of their music. They got some nice music videos. But anyways, guys, here's the games we traded for. Some 64 games I didn't have for the collection. We got the new Tetris. We got Battlezone Rise of the Black Dogs. And we got Road Rash 64. Happy to add that one. Yeah, man, make sure you go guys check out the Rebel Gaming Club, man. They're a great channel, man. Make sure you check them guys out. Tell them I sent you. Appreciate everybody watching the video. That's all I got for today. Peace.